watching that battle for third. Fink gets turned to the side as Nichols will get to the inside. They're scrambling towards the back of the field, evasive action. And it looks like everyone will avoid some major contact. As it looks like Robert Fink's going to try to Burt Reynolds it from the, what's that movie?
Smokey and the Bandit?
Yeah, backwards off of turn number 2. So great job by everybody avoiding contact. That was a simple going down into turn number 1 as it looked like Nichols was trying to get to the inside, and he could have had position. We'll watch for the replay as he got into the left rear of the Fink machine. Here comes the replay right now. We'll watch him off of turn number 4. Watch the replay down to the inside, and you can see him get the run there. And Fink, it looks like he tries to move over. Yeah, Nichols with position down into turn number 1, and it looks like Fink just tried to cross over too much and unfortunately caught the Nichols front end and a wander went. Look at Godby, or the 94 machine.
The 94 of Godby or Billy. And look at this battle for the bubble spot coming out of turn 4.
Yeah, that was Brian DeMarc. He had gained a couple of spots but got sideways off of turn number 2. And caution, big hits on the front stretch as DeMarc, Whalen, Godby, not sure that driver in that inside that pawed the barrel, red flag on the speedway. Everyone being instructed to stop. As, man, what a hit to the inside barrels. I can't even, I see the mid-state basement on it. That can't be that's Billy Coyle in the 94 machine as he has piled the inside water barrels. Jeff Whalen involved, Paul Goodby, Brian DeMarc, the 33 machine sideways on the front stretch. That's David Bailey after coming out onto the speedway. In the infield, stay back, let the workers do their job. And Coyle already out of the car. How about a round of applause, folks, after a vicious hit to that infield. Billy Coyle has climbed from that 94 machine. A violent impact for the Mecklenburg driver. And, folks, we discussed pre-race watching the replay. You can see DeMarc, he had gotten sideways off of turn number 1, so he was trapped in that outside lane. And it looks like that 13 car getting sideways in front of him, and then contact after DeMarc checked up for that contact, and Coyle just had nowhere to go. And you can see him come sliding in. And, boy, what a vicious hit on the replay.
Good to see Coyle climbing out of his car, and we saw the caution flag waving for a good couple moments.
Looked like Jeff Whalen was heading for that inside as well.
That's right.
You can see Sharpstein, it took his front end right out from under him. Coyle actually got hit from behind by Godby, and that's what forced Coyle, evasive action, to turn that car to the left and try to broadside that inside barrel. Thank God he did, hit it sideways.
And this view will be a very telling view as, again, the 20 ride, I believe it was, caught up on the outside groove.
Yeah, you can see DeMarc get turned right there. And everyone after that, it's just a smoke screen. Everybody checking up. Some guys not able to check up in time. As a lot of spin to avoid stuff going on. And, man, Billy Coyle with a tough shot down to that infield water barrel.
Paul Fly in the 74 down trackside, as well as Jazzy in the 19. Jeff
to the inside of Gary Noe for that 7th spot on the speedway as they work single file through turns number 2 and 3. And caution on the speedway.
There is smoke coming from, that is the 81 that is around in a ring out of the back straightaway at the approach of turn number 3. I believe that's Eric Brown making his return to racing action for the Super Stocks. Downtown Eric Brown in the 81 ride, shown again around in a ring. Not sure what happened. Perhaps we'll keep an eye on the replay. Those of you in the stands can look over at the scoreboard, and perhaps we'll show a replay of it at this point. And it looks like the 4 coming around, leading the field of racing machines, trying to get a wide angle. It looks like just breaking loose.
Yeah, he made some contact with that inside wall.
Inside retaining wall. Clipped it pretty hard.
Hits, yeah.
Pretty hard.
Now, those barrels in the back, they're full of sand, and you see that after he makes contact, just clip that first barrel. And the
some
front
heavy,
end,
some heavy damage on the right passenger side of the 81 ride. Fortunately, we are going to take that lap.
Once again, as well as the 13. Looks like, and again, the 98
Well, Tim Farrow involved in that situation, bringing out the caution once again over turn number 2. We see the hard contact up against the turn 3 retaining barrier with Tim Farrow. I believe that was the 98 ride, as well Frank Chapman III, and the 13X ride.
Noe in a tough spot. He had to back out of it. Didn't like his line through turns 1 and 2. Caution on the Speedway. We got cars scattering up in turn number 3. Cole Hicks with some contact from the side of Frank Chapman Jr. Looks like Tom Farrow has spun to avoid. That's Jason Dinsler in the foam up in turn number 3. And Dinsler, after keeping his nose clean all race long, finds himself involved in a melee up here on lap number 37 up in turn number 3. As Cole Hicks once again finds himself facing the wrong way on the Speedway. As you can see on the monitors up here in turn 1, looks like the 98 may have popped a radiator or something. Actually, they're stuck. It looks like the left front bumper is wedged in behind the left front wheel of Cole Hicks. So it's going to take a little bit to get them two separated. You can see the bucket of Speedy Dry getting put down. We'll watch the replay here off the backstretch, and it's going to happen towards the back of the pack. As it looks like Hallett got sideways. Nichols tried to slam the door on him. That checked up the inside row, and they were already crashing in the back. So it looks like some action already happening as Hallett was able to straighten out and continue, but the guys further towards the back were kind of spinning